To show you the challenge, let's point this out. The city's drainage system, including the one serving this street, is designed to handle 1.7 inches of rain per hour. Ida, 3.2 inches. The wettest hour was exactly a year ago, and the devastation and death that it left behind, people are still trying to recover from now.
Vehicles are trapped. EMS can barely respond.
You can see some of the roofs of cars from 1 year ago. This is actually the BQE, one of the busiest roadways in the country. That's what getting 2 months worth of rain in 3 hours will do. What it also did,
I feel emotional because 2 lives were lost, and then we are out of our home for 1 year.
Ramrati Shiv Prasad talks about Famati Ramskriet and Krisha Ramskriet. They're tenants who lived in the basement of her home. Most of one of its walls washed away in the floods and is only now starting to be replaced. Governor Kathy Hochul memorialized the 18 New Yorkers who perished in the floods and thanked residents and community groups who stepped up for their neighbors. Amit Shiv Prasad is one of them. He spent months coordinating help, but today he's covered the front of the home that is still uninhabitable with signs expressing his frustrations.
And none of our officials, including the mayor, the governor, or state senators, no one is here.
He talked about how President Joe Biden, Governor Hochul, and other elected officials were out in affected neighborhoods last year. This year, he criticized Mayor Eric Adams for being at just one location, South Ozone Park.
Now the constant nurturing of our infrastructure is going to ensure that we correct this problem.
The mayor said that what you see here is a big part of the solution. Rain gardens, wide curbside tree pits where water drains into them, can absorb 2,500 gallons of water each, according to designers. The city will have 11,000 of them in the next year. It will also increase its network of flood sensors. The blue indicators you see on the flood sensors map shows where the current ones are located. And the city will invest in what's called Blue Belt infrastructure. See how this street dips down and then back up? It used to be a pond. Blue Belt infrastructure takes that into account specifically in planning new flood control systems to prevent this from becoming this. But someone who lives here has doubts.
It cannot work here.
But the governor and mayor say it will work. The city is on course to produce a fully detailed storm and flooding plan in April.